Hello YouTube, Ghost Godzilla Thunderbolt, bringing you guys another review. Yeah, you saw my unboxing on this video. You may know which one it is. Yeah, so today's review, we are going over the new Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire Godzilla with Heat Ray. Yeah, I picked this guy up at Walmart on my birthday. And if you haven't already, go check out the unboxing video for this guy. Alright, so let's take a look at this video's details. Starting here with the head. So you can see the head's got some nice details. One thing I didn't notice about this video, you can see the details on his head are kind of lost. You don't see that bumpy skin detail on his head. The details on top of his head are kind of all lost. You can just barely see the nostrils right there on the front of his nose. And about the side of his neck, got some nicely well done details. You can see that there. Right here on his neck, he got some nicely well done skin details. And both sides of his neck, you have some nicely well done skin details. So you can see that there. You can see the skin details all along the neck here. You can even see his gills on his neck here. He's even got gills on the front of his neck and on the other side of his neck. Now, the inside of the mouth, you can see there's a hole in there, so you pack in the effect part, which you'll see that here in a minute. Yeah, but as for his teeth, as you guys can see, his teeth could use a little more work. They're not individually sculpted, but they can use a little more work. I feel like his tongue could use a little more work as well. Even on the underside of his jaw here. That's good. You can see. Underside of his jaw. There's some nicely got okay details. Now moving to his arms. As you can see, his arms here got some nice detail. So you got the scales going all the way down to his arm. And his hands got some nicely well done scaly details. You can see a little bit of that on his fingers, but they're kind of lost. One thing I noticed about this figure, as you can see, the skin detail under his arms are kind of lost. You can just barely see the skin details. He's even got detail on the underside of his hand. Now moving to his other arm. And seeing his left arm here, got the same details as his right arm. As you can see, we got some skin details here, and this continues all the way down to his hands. You can see the scaly panels on his fingers are kind of lost there, but that doesn't really bug me much. But the rest of his arm looks nice and well done. Got nice skin details on his arms. And as I got the right arm, the scaly patterns right here on his arms are kind of lost. We still got some detail under his hand here. Now moving to his chest and his stomach, you can see we got the skin armor right here on his chest. You can see that this is the bow damage piece. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Yeah, but the armored skin on his chest looks really nice and well done. Playmates did a nice job sculpting the skin armor on his chest. You got a little bit more skin armor right here on his abdomen, where his chest goes down to the abdomen. Looks really nice and well done. And on his left side here, he's got some scaly bumps here on his left side. See if I put my finger on it, like how it feels. It's nice and bumpy. Easy, but he's got nice and well done skin details on his arms here. On his arms, his left side. My apologies. He's got some nice bumpy skin detail on his left side, and it goes all the way down by here to his leg. And you get that same bumpy detail on his right side here. See, this is more bumpier than his left side. See, look kind of when you can see I'm rubbing my finger on it, and look kind of the way it feels. You see, I like how they managed to capture the bumpy detail on on his right side and left side. Now moving to his legs. As you can see, his legs got that nice bumpy detail spots here. And we get more of that scaly pattern going on down his legs. His knees got that nicely well done scaly patterns. The back of his legs, as you can see here, he's got more of that nice folded skin detail here. And you see the nice well done skin details going all the way down. There's more of that bumps right here on his leg, and it goes all the way down, and you're gonna get the same detail on his left leg. As you can see, it's nice and bumpy. Just as you feel, the way it feels, is nice and bumpy. And we got the nice scaly patterns. Cool. Same detail going all the way down. It's more of that bumpy skin on his left leg. And you got more of the same detail on his right leg. He's got a nice folded skin right here on his on the back side of his left leg. And it goes all the way down, eventually goes to the feet. Now one thing I noticed, the toenail on his left was a bit bigger than his right side here. See, his feet are nice and stumpy. So you can see that there. Now for the bottom of his feet, you can see there's some copyright information. There's more of it right here on the bottom of his left foot. But the detail on his toes are okay. Now moving to the figure's spines here. As you can see, they start right here on the back of his neck, and they just go right here. You can see we got black tips here. We'll talk about paint here in a minute. But I like how the spines look. The spines got so nicely well done details, and of course his spines remind me of the 1954 Godzilla. That's what it reminds me of. Then starting right here at the base of the tail. So you got more skin detail on the tail, more of that nice spines going all the way down to the tip of the tail. And the detail just continues, all the way down here to the tip of the tail. And on the left side of the tail, like the same detail, it just continues all the way down to the tip of his tail. Now under his tail, let's see, you got nice and folded skin details. Yeah, when you first get this figure, you have to assemble the tail. It's really easy to get on. You don't need a hair dryer or anything. It's real easy to get on. Now, see, you got more folded skin detail under his tail. It just goes all the way down the tip of the tail. Now, for paint job, as you can see, the figure's eyes are blue with black pupils. You can see the figure's eyes are blue with black pupils. Teeth is all work, but they're painted white. His tongue is kind of like a whitish, pinkish the way you look at it through the camera. The figure's cast out of black vinyl, but this part here is matte black. The battle damage piece I have to put on if I get this figure, it's matte black. Fingers are like a dark grayish color, and the toes, his toes kind of a dark grayish color here, as you can see that there. Now the spines on the back here, you can see they're painted blue. Not that translucent blue as a Heatwave Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. You can see they're painted like in the light blue color. You got black tips for the spines. And you got more of the blue paint at the base of the spines. And the blue paint goes all the way down to the tail and just stops. Like a medium jump from blue to black. Yeah, so that's kind of lazy if you ask me. Now see this figure I managed to find out Walmart. If you guys don't know, the second set of Godzilla X Kong figures are slowly making their way to Walmart stores. Yeah, so they'll eventually make their way to the Walmart stores. They're already making their way to the West Coast, to Walmart stores on the West Coast. They'll eventually make it to the East Coast side of all the Walmart stores. Yeah, so anyways, yes, this figure does come with 2 accessories. The first one is right here on his chest. You can see it has a battle damage piece that you can take on and off. And it reveals the rib cage. It is nice red. You can see the bones in there. And the battle damage piece, you can see you get the armored skin detail you pointed out earlier. But if you flip the back, it also got detail where the skin meets the rib cage. I think he managed to capture that there. Now, see, when I first got this figure, I immediately put this on because the one here kind of funny with the battle damage piece on, with the battle damage piece off. Now, this isn't the first time Playmates did this with the Godzilla vs. Kong figures. Now to get this back on, you have to line this up. You'll definitely have to line this up, and sometimes it's kind of tricky to get back on. All you gotta do is push it back on. Yeah, see, it's a little tricky to get back on, but you just gotta line it up correctly and it'll go back on. Come on. Come on. Okay, this does not want to go back in. There it goes. You see, it can be the battle damage piece can be a little tricky getting back on. Now this figure also comes with his heat ray. You see, the heat ray's got some nice flame detail. So does the peg that goes into his mouth. Now you guys are wondering how this heat ray compares to the Godzilla vs. Kong heat ray. What I did notice, these heat rays are completely different. As you can see, this one's like a light translucent blue. This one's that dark translucent blue color. And yes, you can connect them together like the colliding with each other. Yeah, so the heat rays are, I did notice with two heat rays. This one's from the Godzilla vs. Kong. This one's from the new figure. And see what you want to do. Plug this in. There's a hole on the roof of his mouth. And you're just gonna plug it in. And now Godzilla is firing his heat ray. And it looks really good. I'm glad it's different from the Godzilla vs. Kong heat ray. Yeah, it pulls out really easy. Now for articulation, the jaw is on a hinge, so it can open and close, open and close. There's a little bit of head movement here. The arms can go up and down. The legs can go up that much, back this much. It can't really go up high that much. Just go forward and back, forward and back. He's got ankle articulation. So you can see that there. And you're going to get tail articulation on the ball joint. You can rotate the full 360. Yeah, so those are the points of articulation that this figure has. Now we'll see how well he stacks up next to our other figures. So here he is next to our two Godzilla vs. Kong figures with Godzilla with the radio tower and Godzilla with heat ray. So you can see the Godzilla with the heat ray from Godzilla vs. Kong are two different figures. You can see he has the normal blue and this one has the translucent blue. And there's a great dry brushing on the Godzilla vs. Kong one, while the new one's just plain black. Yeah, but he scales up perfectly with your other Godzilla vs. Kong figures. He's not too big, he's not too small, he's just right. So he scales up perfectly next to your other Godzilla vs. Kong figures. Here he is next to our two Godzilla X Kong figures next to Godzilla Evolved and Shimu. So you guys can see, as you guys can see, he's a little bit smaller than Godzilla Evolved. And he kind of goes in scale with Shimu there. You see, he scales up nicely with your other Godzilla X Kong figures. And finally, here he is next to my two Bandai vinyls with the Showa Gigan and Godzilla 2000 from the Movie Monster series. So you guys can see, he scales up perfectly with your Bandai Movie Monster series. I mean, he scales up perfectly with Gigan, and he scales up perfectly with Godzilla 2000. Yes, he'll go in great scale with your Bandai Movie Monster series figures. And finally, here is the box. And you can see we got Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. You got Godzilla and Kong, Godzilla with Heat Ray, Toho, Warner Brothers Playmates. On the bottom of the box, you have to assemble the tail with some legal mumbo jumbo. Other side, Godzilla with Heat Ray, Godzilla and Kong. And on the back, You can pause it right there if you want to read that. You got a full picture of Godzilla and the other figures you can get. And yes, I have all of the figures from this set. So what do you think? Is the Godzilla Heatwave figure by now a skip or wait for a deal? Now, if I were you guys, there we go at Walmart. This figure's going up on clearance. If you guys haven't got up there already, just let me know in the comments, guys, if you have all the figures or you're still missing some from the first set. And the second set will eventually reach Walmart stores. Yeah, so anyways, guys, this was Ghost Godzilla Thunderbolt signing off.